Yo, 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 new name. Yes, you're finally here. Yes, new name. You have changed. What drives me, what actually gets me out of bed every day? This moment drives me. There is no so much psychological time in me. The more you live in this moment, the easier it gets. This moment is the key. Hello, Froggy. I'm from Latvia. No, I don't smoke weed. I am quite healthy person. I'm not sad. Nope. What's up, Monu? My name's Chris. You see, new name. In this way, your ego is playing with itself. Someone is trying in you to suppress someone. Hey, Kashi. New name, do you meditate? Like we talked about a week ago or two. Because for you, new name, meditation I would say, is required. Hello, Commander. Don't worry, let's study. I usually talk slowly. Yo, yo, yo. New name, why do you feel like crying? Dude, if you want to cry, just let it out. Don't judge that in you. Mono, this channel is about self-inquiry, awakening. Fake identifications. Froggy, when you ask, do you meditate, do you mean right now? Or in general? Hello, Liftsby. When you have mental issues, you have 3 options. I don't know about that. Meditation helps either way. Mono, you could be, but I'm not sure if I know you for so long. I mean, I don't know yet what type of person you are to be moderator. No, I do not listen to Linkin Park, but I a little bit used to when I was young. Does exist? Yo, Bustogas, does exist the regret of not have been more aware in the past? There is no problem with such kind of regret. Everything exists what arises in this moment. Movement is part of reality. But better find out what is that which stays and sees these movements. But Bustagas, there is really no problem with not being as aware as you wanted to be in the past. Like I said before, this world is not about awakening. Jyotish, I don't listen to metal music. It's not my vibe. But if you listen, don't worry. Yes, new name, I see your comments. Monu, I have one mod, but he's traveling right now for 3 days. But Monu, if you show up here for a few days, if I see you here and you want to be moderator, you can be later. Commander, that's right. I'm young. 34 years young. Yo, Sakura. Hello. No, I am from Latvia. Hi, Kasha. Me too, swear, Fractor. Do I think drugs can open what? Open view to new things? Man, I never used drugs to open up for some new experiences. The thing is, drugs just destroys your body in long term. Mono, I believe you, but I'm telling you, like I must see you in a chat for at least few days before I can add you as moderator. There just have been some people who I added as moderators too early. Yes, body is not permanent anyway, but listen, what's the thing here? Let's say you have some awakening experience and integration process starts. Ego starts to dissolve. And the thing is, if you want to experience bliss more often, peace more often, openness, your nervous system, body and mind should be well rested, should be well maintained. You can be enlightened with bad body, chaotic mind, but if you want to be stable, if you want this peace to come to you more often, I'm telling you, your body must be well maintained. It's like people wait for some magical things to happen if they awaken. What books should people read? Whatever you want, Commander. Many people have read the same books I did some years ago, but they haven't experienced major changes in life. Everyone's different. You should study religion, swear, I know you tell this for good reasons, but I also know that you don't know me. Hello, man. Sacral, I'm feeling like I'm not able to get into present moment. I know it's not real, but I don't know what should be done. My mind is like clouded sometimes. New name. let go this need to be always present. It does not work like that. It shouldn't work like that. Imagine how powerful it could be if you could let go also the one who needs to stay present all the time, who is this someone in you who needs to be present all the time. And when this kind of thought comes in you, just see it. Don't add nothing to it. Is there something you can detach from? Bustogas, there is the thing is, you don't have to moderate when to be attached or when to be detached. Just see how these both happenings are appearing in you, coming and going, being detached or being attached. They are both the same. Hello, Elvinarda. Purpose of this channel is whatever you make it. For me, there is no purpose of this channel, but I speak here about non-duality, awakening, self-realization, self-inquiry. Yo, big Tyrone. So, Bustogas, attached or not attached, see them as one. Because they both come and go. There is something prior to both. Swear Fractor. Money is good thing, but money is not priority for me. But actually, I have one unfinished book. Why do I speak in such slow way? Because there is mostly nothing in my mind. Mostly silence. Hello, Mayo. Hello, Paper. No, I don't do that stuff, Mayo. Elvinarda. Well, you perceive what you need to perceive, but I'm really not into religions. Haven't read Bible once. Yes, where I'm not saying nothing bad about money. I know what money is there for. Money is just exchange of energy. New name. I already said many times, it's freezing temperatures outside. It would be hard to do walking stream, but maybe in upcoming days I will try to do that. What do I think about Jesus? He was enlightened person, that's all. Very wise man. And many of his teachings are there in books. Mono, do I go outside? I spend most of the time outside. Swear factor, my opinion. You see, everything that exists in this world can be used wisely. Rina, I do office job at family company. Hey Karan, no, I will not talk about politics. That won't you get anywhere closer to awakening. Karan, God is everywhere. God is right in this moment. Rina, yes, I sometimes meditate. I did meditate a lot, but that's not needed anymore. Meditation is just happening. Now, I'm just being lived by life. And the more different experiences happens to my body and mind, the deeper I integrate in reality itself. Inner stillness is not kept. Inner peace is not kept. They are not maintained. so there is no need to meditate anymore. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But this is just my experience. It's not the same for everyone. Yes, Commander, I have quite a lot of friends. Spider, if you think so, that's the definition of wrong. Beliefs are blind. Yes, new name. Good old stick. Very good at studies, yes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I objectively can say about myself, I'm good at everything I do. I would lie if I would say differently. But that really doesn't change a thing. Just depends on your life choices and parenting. Karan, better tell me about yourself. Do you meditate for several hours? Because why should I meditate? Like I did meditate for many, many years, almost 24/7. For me, meditation always was every moment I'm aware of inner silence. That was my meditation. I did that every day, every second I could. But now I don't do meditation anymore. Well, sometimes just to relax. But there is no one in me who should meditate to become something more. I can try to say this in other words. You need to meditate till a point when there is no one in you who meditates anymore. So don't take my words like, oh, I should stop to meditate. No, continue meditating. till there is no one in you who needs to meditate, till you see that the one who meditates is coming and going, another movement in this moment. Bustagas, of course, I wouldn't be good as well in rocket making. No doubt about that. New name, I didn't see your question. No new name. That is how ego does conversation. Drop the idea of dropping your ego. He is not your enemy, new name. I feel like you think that you should fight your ego, try to get rid of it. When you see that ego is just happening in you, just instrument that does its thing, and it's not there to tell you who you are, then there is no problem with ego. There are two types of egos. The silence sometimes becomes the biggest scream in your inside. What do you mean, Elvinarda? What is your experience if you say that? Hello, it's Kay. By Rusty. When Neo wakes up from Matrix, seems very painful experience. Well, that's just a movie. It has no be always painful. I didn't get what you mean. I would say awakening is definitely painful because everything arises in you that you have been suppressed for many, many years, that you have been suppressing in you. Everything arises. So it could be let go. So the fake identifications can fade. So are you ready to see your deepest fears arising in you and not following them? Okay, it's okay. This is not intentional. Not intentional light. Hey Tanya. Yes, new name, you may not know till some point. But you may see it when it's the right moment for you. I get you, Itsuke. I know that you're not talking something bad. I just don't know how to take compliments. I mean, compliments are cool, but I really scroll to chat and try to see if there's some comments about topic. You can call it spirituality. That's awesome, Itsuke. Just enjoy the vibe. Enjoy the ride. Mono, I care about people, but at the same time, I know what is everyone's nature. This body-mind play is just a play. It does not matter for me if you think that you are your body or your mind. I know that you are not this psychological belief. Tell me how to keep so calm. I'm a hyper person. Start with meditation. Do you know what meditation is? The clearest meditation is to just keep your attention to silence. That's one of most ancient meditation techniques. Simplest one as well. Keep your attention to inner silence as long as you need. First, to see that you are not your thoughts and emotions, and later you will see that you are not even the one who is holding attention to inner silence. Later you will see that you are not the inner silence as well. What non-duality is? It's seeing that movement in this moment is same as the moment itself. they coexist as one reality. What is hiding behind forcing positiveness? Ego. Something feels unbearable. Of course. Ego takes everything personally. Every feeling. But Andrea Vivo, nothingness is something else. Okay, Monu, be the smartest here. PS3, when I look to the left, there is my second chat, as well as tea and incense sticks. New name. I don't have 300 subs. Have I opened my third eye? I never try to open my third eye. Better try to see in you who is the one who needs to open third eye. Is there someone in you? Who is the feeling of you? Is it real? Is it always constant? To observe my fears and don't follow them, I need a lot of courage, and how to get it? I like Bustogas, what you're getting up to. Well, it's only a belief, another belief that you need courage. There is nothing special about observing also your fears. There is no some like basically observing is very natural process. When you just notice something, it's enough. You even don't have to manage to notice constantly. And if you notice constantly, that's also good. So when these fears comes in you, notice them. If someone in you tells right away, oh no, I need more courage to face these fears, okay, just notice it, allow it. Every psychological movement in your mind you would make when these kind of emotions arise, it will create conflict, inner subject trying to do something about some inner object. This inner subject is illusion. It is object itself. So just noticing is always enough. That is called letting go as well. Monu Kumar, don't curse in chat. Please. Tanya, are you really doing overthinking? Or is overthinking happening with you on its own? You cannot stop thoughts from coming inside your mind. So are you controlling them? Or is just that there is illusionary belief that you control your thoughts? Can you hear what I'm saying? Like, can you see in you what I'm saying? Yes, Rine, Buddha was the man. Grazie. I'm from this moment. No one is from past. Tolmalion, why should I use mushrooms? Well, maybe it is your way, your path. I won't judge you, dude. Hello, Riam. Doing good, doing good. Rina, there is, you see, this is small channel. YouTube doesn't know on who to show this content. It takes time. That's one. Second thing is, there are different people in world. It is how it is. Don't worry about that. Don't take comments so seriously. Well, at least I don't take them seriously. For me, these are just empty comments. Like these random comments. The weather is snowy. No, Lucia, I'm Latvian. Yo, Nikhil. Yo, yo, yo. Yes, every day a lot of new people. Every day different topics that basically lead to one main thing. For those who listens, they know where I'm pointing to with most of the words I say. Yo, Telmalion. This summer I was to Slovakia. Was hiking in Tatrik Mountains. Bye. Nikhil, enjoy your trip. Bye, Riam. You do, Rina. I will read your message. I do meditation every night and I can feel your peace, dear friend. And you have the divine connection. That's very nice of you for saying this. But actually I don't feel like someone's watching me. Well, actually, it depends on what you understand by that. Yes, Elvinarda. That's right, that's right. Bye, Tanya. Nikhil, do you know that everything you see is your own mind? If you see someone being sad, that's most likely your mind's perception. Actually, not most likely, but it is like that. If you see what is reality, what is clearly reality, what is this moment, you see everything and anyone as completely awakened being. Of course, body and mind are different, going through different phases of life, experiences. Sorry, Nikhil, I I almost don't go to Instagram. Yes, Elvinarda, everything depends on what is person's point of perception, readiness to perceive. Rina, I saw your comment about your miracles in life. That really brings you closer to God, yes. Hello, Benny. Tanya, sorry, but there are different people. I really have no intention to be more fast in talking, in thinking. I don't choose how fast or slow I perceive my thoughts. I let them happen as well as don't happen. That is great illusion in everyone's mind that you have to force thinking. Many unnecessary thoughts are being thinked. New name, you're on a walk. Tanya, your mind wants to rush. No, Rina, I'm not neither Christian, neither Hindu. I'm not into religion. Good to hear that, Tanya. Things we are talking here may settle in you. That sounds funny, but maybe maybe I will have to ban someday word Jesus. No, don't worry, I won't do that. It's like every fifth comment is something about Jesus. Are you Jesus? Okay, bye, Nikhil. Hey, Sacral, are you good at reading people's vibes and emotions and stuff when you meet them in person? Of course, David. Much better than in this chat. Dude, meeting people in person. I love meeting people in person. I love people. For real. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I have a wife. Yes, Jesus on YouTube. Yes, Rina, but I am experiencing still integration process. It still takes over, settles in my nervous system, mind. Because complete shift happened to me, like complete shift somewhere in December. Body, mind, nervous system needs time. It's about time. This body is about time. Yo, thank you for... Whoa, this stream's actually... This legendary stream. We went past 300 subscribers. Cool. It's okay, Rina. Does your wife get angry with your belief and you want to be alone every time? No, no. My wife is not like that. Of course, there are times when I want to be alone, but not because of my wife. We give each other space when it's needed. Yes, Elvin Arda, it is interesting. That's why I love internet as well. All kinds of people meet here. New name, dude. Don't sub me from 5 accounts. Sub only from the account you use. New name, subs are not so important. Please unsub from your different random accounts. Have you tried meditation? Can I share experience? I used meditation to know who am I. The only meditation I have used for all my life was just observing silence. If you are new to meditation, just observe your thoughts, emotions, and try to notice what is inner silence, what is inner emptiness. Try to recognize it. When you notice it, stick with it. Stick your attention to this inner emptiness, inner silence. 5 seconds is good at start. Try to grind till 10 minutes. Do this every day when you're walking, working, sitting, meditating. This is the starting point, what I said to you. Won't explain further at this point. So do use meditation till point where you no longer believe in your every thought and emotion. Then continue to meditate till the belief of the one who is meditating also fades away. Someone, I don't know what is Advaita Vedanta. No, I'm not a coach or psychologist. I am no one. I am random dude. Everything I tell to you, everything I talk about, I just talk from common sense and point of realization and level of understanding in direct moment. Learning to be psychologist, coach, that's not for me. That creates just more ego. For someone that may be needed, but I already transcended my ego. What is the topic of this discussion? Then I have to remind myself. Forcing constant positiveness is just another trick. What do you get by that? You ask me, but I ask you. Mohit, to live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Am I right, bro? Well, no. Find out who is the one suffering. Is there someone in you suffering? Or is suffering just a happening? Find out who is searching for meaning, or the search of meaning is just a happening, like your eyes are blinking by themselves, on their own. Nikhil, Nikhil, dude, you deleted Mohit's comment. It was perfect comment. Why? But I replied to it. What did Mohit say wrong? I didn't notice. No Krish, Latvia. ETHR. Bye, dude. Well, persons like ETHR are, those are the ones who should be hidden from this chat. They don't make any sense. Nikhil, don't ban someone who is sending laughing emojis. Like, timeout or hide someone who is being rude, like hateful, disrespectful. But mostly everyone's around here are allowed to be. Okay, Nikhil. Thank you, Somu. Happy that you enjoy. Mohit. Laughed about what? I can answer again your comment. To live is not to suffer. Suffering is part of life. Same part as happiness. They are both happenings in you, but not to you. Not to this psychological sense of real you in your mind. Sorry. New name. Keeping Mahavishnu. The only mod was better. No new name. He was using the ability to be mod in not the honest way. Somu, I don't read. Last book I read was "12 years ago," something like that. When I say I don't read, I mean I don't read books. Before the greatest realization in my life, I had very deep conversation with someone who made me realize that I prefer direct seeing, direct experience. Yes, of course, Rina. Everyone experiences something tragic in their life. What about Nikhil? What is civics? Civics, I don't know what is. I thought you, I thought you were talking about Honda Civic. What is civic sense? New name. Mahavishnu is cool dude. But as a mod, no. You just don't know what it is to be mod. Nothing wrong with Mahavishnu. Man's like everyone else going through a path. Nothing more to say. Mohit, if you can realize what is this moment, you will see that you don't have to believe in anything, including afterlife. If you can clearly see what about is this moment, Nodi, you know that I'm talking about person in chat. YT Nodi. Mahavishnu is just a person in this chat. That's his nickname. But I guess it means also something in some language, so Well, now I don't know how to call that person. Elvinarda, to who in you afterlife is important? If you think that you are separate self, then afterlife is definitely important. But the thing is, afterlife is important only to ego. You know, you know what means ego? It means illusion of separate self. Belief in fake identifications with thoughts and emotions. If you see in you that this inner center and belief in that reality happens around inner center, if you can come to seeing that this is not true, then there is no one left to die. Yes, this body and mind will die. But life and reality is not just about your body and your mind. By Nikhil. Is truth stranger than fiction? I don't know, what do you mean by this? Truth is nothing strange. Truth is something so simple that mind cannot even grasp it. That is the truth. Yes, I know, Nikhil, but have you think about that it may be something else? Intuition is real. Intuition is real. Mind experiencing other body sensations, that is also real. Mind is universal. But that does not mean afterlife experiences. I'm telling you again, this is a dream. And don't try to start living like crazy just of blind belief that this is a dream. That would be crazy. Okay. Today's stream must end here. It's time to go to sleep for me. Rina, about yogis. While person meditates so deeply that he or she forgets about body, that means that seeking process is still happening. When enlightenment is full, there is no need to meditate in some deep states. This is just mind's action, mostly ego's action, to reach some deep states. Yogis do that because of traditions. There are different kinds of people. That is their way to find who they are. You don't have to follow that necessary. They are not physically showing what it is enlightenment to be lived like. Mind will make crazy stuff to keep you from seeing the simplicity of reality. Percy Jesus was just a person, enlightened person. Yo, Vishal, I'm just ending the stream. Just about to end the stream. Elvinar, yes, meditation is there to help. Many meditators meditate for all their life, not seeing the most subtlest part of ego, the meditator, the spiritual ego. Percy, sorry brother. Won't do that. Unnecessary, just unnecessary. Okay, peace, peace, peace. Peace, everyone. See you some other day.